Om Shanti. Today we are going to listen the Murli of 30th April 1977. Yesterday we had the half Murli. Today we are going to listen about the Bab Dada meeting with Didi and Dadi and also the meetings. In the Murli, Bab Dada was explaining with simple examples that how to be combined with Baba. And he was explaining us that what are when we are combined with Baba, what we will get and what we need to take out of from our life. When we take only one word mind, when we remove that mind, we will become soul consciousness and we will be combined with Baba. And Baba has given the simple 3 examples also in the Murli, that we are combined as a soul and the body. And second one is Brahmins with the father. And the third one is Lakshmi Narayan. That means he was giving us so simple examples that you're already combined form. So now we need to increase that we are combined with the Sarva Shaktivan Bab, the Almighty Baba. So now we are going to listen the Murli. Bab Dada speaking to Dadiji and Didiji. This time, according to the drama and even against one's conscious wish, there was a part to meet the older ones. The Murat auspicious time took place with the meeting of the Maharathis. The Maharathis can understand the father and his deep signals. Even though others hear this, they cannot know it, no matter how public it may be. That means Bab Dada was meeting all the Maharathis in the public only, but it was a private meeting. The father has a personal meeting in the public. Not everyone is able to understand the depth of this secret. See, Baba given an example that rain falls everywhere at the same time, but only if the land is good enough is it able to become enriched by the rainfall. However, if the land is not good, even though there might be rainfall, it cannot become enriched. With which vision has Bab Dada been seeing the Maharathis from the beginning? They are not children but brothers. Older children are equal to brothers. See here, Baba explaining when the children will become older, then the older children will become the brothers. So the relationship, explaining about the relationship, how the father sees the older brothers. Just as a father is a bestower, so too he sees the Maharati children as bestowers. Not those who take, but those who bestow the same as a father. Now it's the time not to take from the father, but it's the time to just same become like a father to bestow the what we are having. The father is a bestower of fortune, and so which company to the Maharatis like? In a companionship, what would it be like if one is tall and the other is short? Baba is giving another example here. It would seem like a cartoon, would it not? If one is big and one is small in the companion is very tall and company we are having is very small one. So how it looks like? It looks like a cartoon. So too, if companions are not equal in their stage, that is, if you do not become a master almighty authority, your companion is almighty authority and you are weak, then this would also be like an cartoon. So see now here there is a self-respect point. What we must be like? I am the master almighty authority and I am the companion of almighty authority. That is a couple of one tall person and one short person. Generally, in the Laukik world, if both companions are not alike, whether physically, in terms of knowledge, in terms of the character, or in terms of the code of conduct, then one companion would not keep the other person with him. Baba is giving the example so that we can understand very easily. He would keep the other one aside. He would not bring the companion in front of the world. In the Laukik world, when the companion is not equal to us, then what the people will do? They will not bring in front of the world. So too, who would the father make his constant companion? So what the Baba will become companions? Those who are equal to him. So now we need to practice to be equal to him. Then only Baba will show us in front of the world. Whom would he keep as a sample for the whole world? Then what he will do? He will make us as a sample for the whole world. The cartoons. So to be a Maharati means to be equal to companion. Now we need to check ourselves. Is I a Maharati? Because here the equation has been given. Then Maharati means to equal to the companion. Who is the companion now with for us? The Almighty Authority. So we need to check ourselves. The father would keep such a companion with him in front of him in all tasks. See how beautiful it is. The father would keep such a companion with him or in front of him in all tasks. We need to equal to him, that's all. Then Baba will Baba will keep us with him all the time. One practice we need to do, that we must keep him all the time. And if we are become equal, then Baba will keep us with him all the time. See how grateful we are. If the father were to make a line of his companions, what would he see? What would the scene be like? Nevertheless, because the father is the ocean, he accommodates the children no matter what they are like. All are accommodated in the ocean. However, you would say that it is number-wise. Each of you has to check yourself to see what type of companion you are. We need to check that. What kind of companion we are. How many times do you divorce the father? How many times do you make mischief? How many times do you become bossy? Look at your timetable for the whole day and see what you get up to. We need to check ourselves that how we are with our companion. How many times we give divorce to the father. These are all things we need to check throughout the whole day so that we can assist ourselves that how we would be. Bab Dada meeting with groups. The way to have constant awareness is to forget the consciousness of mind. Everything belongs to the Father. What we need to practice? Everything belongs to the Father. Even that body is not yours, it belongs to Father. See how great remembrance of the practice we need to do. Even everything belongs to Father, that is there, but even that body is not yours. It belongs to Father. The Father has given it to you for service. We took this body from the Father to do service. So if we remember this, so what we will get rid of? There will be no mind because this body also belongs to Baba. And we took this one for the service. So all the consciousness of mind has finished, has it not? See how to finish the mind? Baba is given the solution. If you think that this body is also take from the Father for the service, then the consciousness of mind will be gone. Once the consciousness of mind has finished, see what happens. Once the consciousness of mind has finished, what happens then? You automatically become soul consciousness. Now check ourselves. That why I am not becoming the soul consciousness. Baba has given the solution. Once the consciousness of mind has finished, you automatically become the soul consciousness. When you step away, even a little, from having the awareness of the Father, Maya comes. If we are just going just a little far from the Father, just if we are going far awareness that the Father is with me, then what will happen? Maya comes. If you remain constantly combined, Maya does not have the courage to bring you into body consciousness. See, we feel not throughout the day, many times we feel body consciousness. So Baba is giving the solution for that also, medicine. That if you are combined form with the Father all the time, then Maya never comes to you. If you remain constantly combined, Maya does not have the courage to bring you into body consciousness. At all times, you should not think about anything other than the Father. This is also a homework. At all times, you should not think about anything other than the Father. When you step away from the Father, you become weak. When you think, what can I do? How can I do this? It is difficult to conquer Maya. It means to step away. If you're thinking like this, means we are stepping away from Father. Then what happens? Then Maya will comes. It is difficult to conquer Maya. It means to step away. When the Almighty Authority Father is with you, just think on this. When the Almighty Authority Father is with you, you can have this thought. Can you have this thought that I can't conquer Maya or anything else? In order to separate you from the Father, Maya will come in many forms. I am not able to do this. I am weak. How can I do this? These thoughts of weakness are the Akasur and Bakasur of the army of Maya, Ravan. See, what are the thoughts? I am not able to do this. I am weak. How can I do this? These thoughts of weaknesses are the Akasur and Bakasur, devils of the army of Maya, Ravan. You must not be afraid of them. Baba is telling you must not be afraid of them, but always think what we need to think. I am victorious. I have been victorious before and I am victorious even now. मैं विजयी रतन हूं, कलब कलब का विजयी हूं, विजय मेरा जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार है. We need to think like this. I am victorious. Within this drama, you souls are the special children who plays a special part. Now churn on this. What we are. Within this drama, you souls are the special children who play the special part. Because the most special of all is the Father. The souls who play their part with the Father would automatically be special. How we are special? We are playing the special part with the Father. So we are automatically special. In the world too, Baba is giving one more example here. In the world too, when people spend even a little time with someone special, they have a lot of intoxication. How much intoxication do they have? If they spend even a little time with the Prime Minister, see, Baba is giving an example that if you are spending a little time with the Prime Minister, how we get intoxicated. However, he is that today, but not tomorrow. That means he is the Prime Minister for today, but who knows what he will be tomorrow. So how elevated this one is, and also eternal. We are staying with always combined with Almighty authority. So how we are special, how we are great, how much intoxication we must carry all the time. Therefore, do you have this much intoxication? Check yourself. How much intoxication I am having, because I am staying always in the combined form with the Almighty authority. There should be the constant intoxication. I belong to the Father and the Father belongs to me. The Father is constantly the ocean and the bestower. What is the Father now? The Father is constantly the ocean of the bestower, and so the children should also become the oceans and the bestowers. What we need to become? We must be equal to Father. Means we must also become the oceans and the bestowers like the Father. You should not say, Baba, help me. So from today, you make a oath that I never say, Baba, help me. Has a father kept anything for himself? Baba is asking you, did Father kept anything for himself? Since he has given you everything, what would you ask for? And what you are asking for him, Baba is asking. I have given already everything to you. As soon as you take birth, the Father gives you the crown, the throne, and the tilak. See, this is also a practice. Baba told in many Murlis, whenever you woke up from the bed, you need to wear these three things. Baba has given us the crown, throne, and the tilak. So why should you ask for anything? Always think that there is no one else who has a fortune of happiness that you have. How big it is. Think on this. Always think that there is no one else who has the fortune of happiness that you have. There has neither been anyone nor will be there be anyone as fortunate. मेरे जैसे भाग्यशाली ना कोई है ना कोई रहेगा. You will then constantly dance with intoxication. When we have this thought, when we have this stage, then what will happen? We will dance in the intoxication. So whenever you feel the question mark that what to do, why this, all the sad scenes are coming in front of me, any questions are coming, just think that I am how fortunate I am, and no one is equal to my fortune. The fruit of karma yoga is easy yoga and happiness. You can check this one also. If we are not having happiness, that is what we are lacking. We are not the karma yogis. And we are getting tired with our karma. That time also we can check ourselves. Because we are not getting the happiness, what we are doing. That means we are not becoming karma yogis. The fruit of karma yoga is easy yoga and happiness. Whatever you do, you receive the instant fruit of that there multi-million fold in return. This thing we will experience in Madhuban every minute, every day. When we are doing what we are doing in the stage of as a karma yogi, as an easy yogi, we feel always the happiness and we will get return multi-million fold in return. We will experience this every day in Madhuban. Whatever people of the world do, they do it for happiness. But here, you have unlimited, imperishable happiness. What we are doing here, and we will having unlimited, imperishable happiness. When the mind is happy, the illness of the body changes from crucifix to a throne. When we are have happiness from inside, whatever the sickness of the body is there, it will flow like anything. Do you think a lot? Sorry, do not think a lot. By thinking too much, you lose your power to decide. See, Baba is giving one more thing. Do not think a lot. By thinking too much, you lose your power to decide. A paper coming is for you to become strong, not to be afraid. If any circumstances is coming in front of you, it's not that it's making you weak, but it's a paper coming for you to become strong. Not to be afraid. Don't afraid from the papers. The papers enables you to strengthen your foundation. The foundation is hummed, but that is not hammering, but strengthening the foundation. What we must think, every situation is coming to make my foundation strong. No matter how much external upheaval there may be. If you are told to stop in a second, you should be able to merge whatever expansion there is in a second. You need to practice a great deal merging your nature, sanskars, thoughts, and relationships in a second. We need to practice this one. Whatever the situation is, whatever the circumstances is, if we said to stop in a second, we need to stop our thoughts, sanskar, anything, whatever it is. Your sanskar should not emerge under any circumstances. In hunger or thirst, winter or summer, माना कैसे भी परिस्थिति हो, कोई भी हालत हो, we must be stable. Even nature can deceive you at certain times. Therefore, merge all your nature, thoughts and sanskars. What we need to do? We must merge all our nature's thoughts and sanskars. This is known as having the power of merge. This is known as having the power of merge. Constantly keep on practicing this. We need to practice this constantly. Only when you have this practice over a long period of time will you able to pass. So at the end of the Murli, Baba given a very good mantra that how we will become pass in our exams. When we practice this for a long time, not 1 or 2 times, we practiced 1 or 2 times and become lazy. No, no. Baba is telling that if you practice this for a long period of time, then you will be able to pass. Acha. Om Shanti. Now we can sit 2 minutes in silence and then we will churn on the Murli that what we are takeaway points for today. Om Shanti. You can unmute yourself and you can share your takeaway points from this Murli.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. I like the first thing, that subtle secret which Baba speaks of, a private meeting in a public.
Yeah.
If really you're a part of these Avyakt millions, those days, especially when Baba used to meet either in the meditation history hall or even in Om Shanti Bhavan, Baba used to have a one-to-one meeting. I have heard some of our DDs say that it personally Baba used to just speak to them. Then later the thing changed when it became countries and groups. I remember what happens at the time when the personal meeting takes place. It means it is not a general instruction because the first part of the Murli is for all, general instruction. This is specifically for that group, maybe country or maybe a particular wing or maybe some incident has happened or something. So what we tend to do, the others who are not part of that, we slowly tend to relax ourselves because we know that is something between Baba and that particular thing. So I liked that thing, a private meeting in a public. It reminded me how well, if you're in a million, you should understand all these kind of Baba's chemistry. How does he give it? That was one thing. Second thing, what I like is this Bab Saman, the way he explains. Ajkal nowadays, when a child, especially it is in father and son, when a son grows tall, the father says, hey, ye to mere kandon ke jaisa, he has already reached my shoulder. So the father feels when the son reaches the shoulder, he has become equal. And then he starts really looking up at the son and giving him all responsibilities. So I like the way even that when Baba, that physical way, even we know in Lokik it happens. But here, of course, Baba is talking about the older children. So in that older children, there is no physicality. It is a Maharati. So what are the qualities of a Maharati? It is the older children is equal to Maharathis, is equal to bestowers, and they are equal. These two concepts I really liked in the first paragraph, and I took it to the logic of बाप और बेटे जब कंधों के साथ ग्रो होता है. That was a nice analogy. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. We used to actually, according to what Baba was telling today, we are practicing here. I used to practice many times this one, that in the Laukik, when we are equal to father, because we have seen many times that if our father is maintaining a shop or anything, because in my Laukik, I used to send my cousin uncles that uncle, you go to your home, I will look after the shop in my childhood. So in the same way, I used to do it here in Madhuban also when I came here, and I'm practicing till now, that whenever I get time, I say to Baba, Baba, just leave the settle world. I will control everything here. I'm equal to you. Now, what you are bestowing to everybody Brahmin who are coming to the settle world, I will do that. I'm just equal to you. I will look after the settled world. You just be relaxed. So I used to practice this many times, and I will enjoy this practice in my meditation, that if I'm equal to Baba, then I must control everything. I am also give to everybody all the things what Baba is giving. If anybody is coming with anything that I'm having this, that I need to do that also in the settled world. So I used to sit on the throne of Baba in the settled world, and I am is equal to Baba. That is just like Brahma Baba. I'm sitting there, and Shiv Baba using my body, and I'm controlling everything. That means I was giving relax to the Brahma Baba. Just Baba, you get relaxed. Always you do a lot of service by sitting here. I used to practice this one also.
Yeah, Om Shanti.
Om
Satish
Shanti.
Bhaiji, very nice. Nicely you know gave us this beautiful idea, very nice idea, because and then give a personal example, very nice. And the point which I would like to reflect is that again, yes, in public, that Gijaben has already covered that a personal meeting with Baba Dada, and it's not only the groups; it's up to the soul. If the soul is worthy, then and to that stage equal to Father, then the soul does experience a personal meeting with the Baba Dada, and that's what Baba has described in the stage being equal, whether the stages of a Maharati or a cartoons. So that is basically about the stage, how man the checking points Baba has given. So we need to check: are we stable in that stage of being equal to Father like a Maharati, or we are changing our stage like a cartoon show? No, there is so much of changes, upheavals happen in a cartoon show, that we need to check. And this example Baba has given, the thoughts of weaknesses are like Akasur and Bakasur
Yeah.
in devils in Hindu mythology, where so that's a perfect example. The army of Maya, army of Ravan, it's nothing but our own weaknesses. The army which we are nurturing, we giving chai pani, and which is inside, and it's trying to weaken the inner world. So that is what is, they are so dangerous. These thoughts of weaknesses like Akasur and Bakasur, we need to eliminate them through our powerful stage, soul consciousness stage, where we are equal to Father. So Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.
Those are the very nice points, that when we have the questions with ourselves, that what to do, what not to do, then everything will comes out. That is nothing but the Akasur and the Bakasur. And in this practice, what I got the churning, that I used to think that when I do this practice, I never get the negative thoughts or the mind is blinking there, here and there, or going any negative thoughts. I used to think why it's happening. Then I got a thought that when we get an responsibility to do something, so when we are responsible, that I need to give something to others because I am sitting in the seat of Baba. So then when the responsibility come on our head, we will do it very gratefully. That is, no negative will be coming towards us. No Maya will come towards us. So when we take that responsibility, now I need to take care of this chair, this seat of Baba, because now I'm equal to Baba. Then I must be do the same what Baba is doing. Then no Maya will come in our yoga also. No negative thoughts will come when we sit in the
That's
yoga.
a beautiful example. I can relate because in my childhood also we had a shop. My elder brothers were managing a shop where so I used to, whenever after school, no, I used to, for a change, I used to go and sit in that shop
Yeah.
and relieve him for lunch or something, lunch or
Yes,
some
yes,
break.
yes.
And that time I used to really feel responsible, empowered, and I will just act like what elder brother used to do. I mean, give some toffee along with the product,
Yeah.
so extra, do something extra,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
that was really a great feeling.
The
Of,
same thing I applied in Baba's
yeah,
Gyaning here
yeah,
in
I can
Madhubal.
relate that. That's
I
why I
do
can
meditation
feel.
sometimes like that also.
Mm.
Baba,
Yeah,
now I am relieving you. You go for something else. I'm
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Whoever comes, I look after. Don't worry.
And this feeling also comes when in the family,
Yeah.
in home, when nobody is there other than you,
Yes.
and the other family members go out station, and you have to manage everything. Then
Yes.
you see how you responsible you feel. You feel, you have to do a clean shave, you have to prepare the food, you have
Yes.
to get ready, go to
Take care
office,
of
come back.
everything. Because of
Yeah,
responsibility, everything comes in us.
and then
No need to
karma
bring
yogi,
one
you
thing.
automatically become karma yogi. I
Yes.
mean, then you don't have to apply yoga. You're automatically in that stage. I mean, that's a lot of learnings from this example, these kind of practical examples. Others may also share, please. Om Shanti.
Yeah, there are many more points you can share.
Om Shanti. Just one point I wanted to add. Just see, you're just giving us practical examples of your life. So this life itself, Baba is giving us how this in this karma kshetra we can really give it, and you have given experiences. When even to add to it, I remember when Om Bhai was mentioning about a point. If you are a worthy child in the Milan, you will be able to catch Bap Dada signal. I remember in instances, when Baba used to give the drishti, he has got a particular pattern, like how he'll go from the side and then he goes to the other side and then he goes to the next row. So I used to really wait to see. Even though I was far off, will Baba's drishti, that people will it catch my eye? So I used to closely observe. There used to be a second when tech, his drishti used to catch. I said, wow, Baba has given me drishti. That also I used to enjoy in the Milan. And lastly, when Baba used to leave, there were only a few souls who used to be on the stage. I said, Baba, you're not going to tell us seven bye. So it never used to come. But towards the end, I don't remember that song when that end when Baba is going, I something a kind of a teasing thing that as if Baba is telling me also bye. That was also a lovely kind of meeting which one can share in the Milan.
I'll just
Many
share
times.
one reflection here. Sorry, Bhaiji. Can I share that reflection while Girja Ben was sharing this?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can apply this exactly this sequel or whatever we call it, the sequence in day-to-day Lokik life. How can we apply this? Is like when we check the timetable today and see in every activity I am in public, but do I am do I experience the personal one-on-one meeting with Baba, with Bab Dada. Just see that, and it will be a wonderful feeling. We are so either soul playing either incorporeal, playing a corporeal role, and while playing a corporeal role in a corporeal world or a material world, I am having a personal meeting one-on-one at Paramdham with Baba. Just see this in the incorporeal world. And then you are in a very private, very close, not even a single unit of distance away. It's absolutely you are combined,
Combined
and
form.
then yeah, and then you experience this public in public world, a private, like your own bodyguard is with you. You are one on one with him, and then see how he protects you, how he gives. First of all, protection is all that is a byproduct, but you experience that bliss. While playing that role, you are like sort of karmatit. Your role will not affect you. That act will not affect you. That karma or its result will not affect you. You are beyond, and that's the, I think, the why Baba specifically expressed in the first paragraph that in a public meeting there are souls with them with whom I am having a personal meeting. I mean, that's one reflection. Om Shanti.
Personally, when I used to meet Baba, because I have met him many hundreds of times. So when I used to meet him, my friends or the colleagues used to say to me, Satish bhai, you can also go to the state to take the drushti like that. Then I used to tell them, Baba is coming only for me only. Why should I go up?
Yeah, yeah.
He's
That
coming for me and
intoxication.
he's meeting with me only. You are people are feeling that you are there. He is with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. You touch the bullseye.
Yeah,
That's the intoxication which Baba expects,
yeah.
Baba wants from the children, and
Yeah.
it's a
Privately,
very
because
simple.
it is equal. If the equal people are meeting with the equal people, then there will be no public. Because
Yes,
I
I
can
remember.
be, when I become equal to him, then the companion is
Yeah,
equal. Baba is told now, one is small and short. It is not a big,
yeah,
not a company,
yeah,
good company.
yeah.
In the
Yeah.
same way, if you have become equal to him, then you never feel that I must have a private meeting or something like that.
You
Because
see,
already its private meeting is going on.
and the proof is Bab Dada himself says, I
Yeah.
first remember the children who is sitting in the last. I
Yeah.
first envision that soul in front of me who's
Yes.
sitting on carpet, not on the sofas.
Correct.
Basically, it's not nothing about the material world. It's about the stage. How
Yeah.
close we are to the Baba. Baba will be giving you that experience.
Yes.
Will commensurate experience, isn't it? Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om
This
Shanti.
is a wonderful sharing. I'm really enjoying listening to this because I kind of relate to what the brother just said, that we have to actually experience that he's always with us. Then this feeling that this is not happening for me, that is not happening for me, that just disappears. We have to have faith and really have that powerful, connection, and really knowing that even if some things are not happening so well, that there's some divine blessing in that, and just be there and Baba is with you. That strength has to be there, that powerful deep connection.
Yes.
Om Shanti.
Can I add one more point with this? This is the first stage that we need to keep, that what today Baba told in the Murli also. When we keep Baba with me as a companion, Sathi, when we become equal to him, Baba will use us. So that is a second point of the same point, that when we become equal to him, when we have a lot of practice and we are becoming equal to him, then Baba uses us as a bestowers of everything, what he is having. So then we will become his brothers. Equal, the sons are equal to brothers, what Baba told. This one also points the same point. Yeah, anybody? There are many more points also there. One point Baba told very nicely, giving the example of intoxication, how we must get intoxicated every day. If we are meeting few minutes with a prime minister, who is not a permanent one on the seat. Still we get an intoxication that I met with the Prime Minister, I met with the President. How intoxicated the people are. And the same, but here with whom we are meeting, who is our companion, Almighty Authority is our companion. So how we must be intoxicated throughout the day. This was a beautiful point today. Yeah.
One
Anybody?
more point, brother, based on what you just said. In my own journey, I realized that initially the same thing which you mentioned, I'm going to get the Prime Minister's honor now.
Yeah.
I used to be in NCC. I commanded the Guard of Honor, PM,
Yeah.
President. At that point, I was getting that excitement of being there. And even if in Bollywood, like you see some female or male, actor, they are this, then let me go and say hello to them. But I've seen that the more and more spiritual you get, you have total disinterest in all this. To me now, today, I feel blessed when I don't have any special excitement on seeing any of these things. Like, it's okay. I mean, they're just like you, and they're just playing a role,
That's
and
all.
it's like your entire thought evolves and you change completely. So thanks to Baba that you stop comparing, number one, and you stop putting people on high pedestals where you're actually more conscious of whether the soul is powerful or not really what role he's playing.
Yes.
So I think that's the big distinction which I've seen in my own the way I'm dealing with people around me. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Now we can do meditation in the intoxication that I am a combined with Shiv Baba, Sarva Shaktivan. Stay in this intoxication and do meditation for a few minutes. And then we can wind up. Om Shanti. Carry this intoxication for the whole day and see you all tomorrow morning.